yet another episode of SBF. With me here, I have Joan and Amy, as you have seen them before. But if you're joining us for the first time, watch until the end of this video and then like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're happy to see you. Today's topic is why I am okay is affecting us.
Yeah, why I'm okay has affected a big number of people.
Yeah, so often we find ourselves saying, I'm okay. Like something happens in our lives and we're like, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. But are you really okay? This is what we want to talk about today, and we hope you join us until the end to see how this is affecting us and many people around us. Welcome again to SBF.
I'm okay. As a word, I'm okay. It has really affected a big number of people. It has really affected a big number of people in different aspects. It can be at your workplace. It can be in your family. It can be in terms of friendship. I am okay has also caused a lot of mental problems. A lot. Which mental problems are these? It has led to depression. How? For example, I'm going to get up early in the morning. I leave my home. I've had like a big wrangle, or I've had a big argument with maybe my sister or my brother. Maybe even before having that argument, there is a lot that has been going on probably in my life. There are those things sometimes we don't want to open up to people. Yet in actual sense, they are really affecting us deep. So you step out and you get your workplace. I meet Amy and I tell you, no, you see me seated like on a desk, but things are not really okay. You see me pretending on my laptop. I'm typing, and the end of it, you come and you're like, oh, hi, Joan. Can I have a look at ABC, maybe something relating to work? And on seeing my laptop that you saw me typing from morning to the afternoon, the laptop is totally empty.
Blank. I think I relate with that. Most of the time when we go to work, they tell us, the people at your workplace are not your friends. Yeah? But does that mean that the human aspect of life is gone? Like we can no longer be human? Why should you come and sit on your desk when you have something bothering you that could actually probably be solved by your boss or by someone at the office, and then you're just going to say, I am okay. Perhaps if I talk about it, it may cause the loss of my job. Perhaps
I'll feel embarrassed.
I'll be embarrassed. People, there's no glorification in suffering. Yeah? If you suffer, you suffer alone. You're not going to get paid for suffering. I once had an incident where I did not have transport money and someone offered to drive me just a short distance, and in this short distance they asked me, how are you, how are things? And I said, oh, I've been having some challenges. And this person asks me plainly, what's wrong? How could I help? And guess what? I said, oh no, I've just been having some delays at work. Yeah, but it's okay. Meanwhile, I did not have transport to get home. Actually, the distance they drove me, that's the 1K I needed. I was glad. But see, for me, I was like, I shall not embarrass myself in front of a stranger. Imagine. But this stranger could have been in the space to help me. So, the next day was also the same kind of day. I mean, this stranger could have helped me this day, but guess what? Pride. I'm okay. It is well. But really, should we continue to glorify ourselves in, I don't want to be seen as what? I don't want to be seen as I want people's money.
No. Coming to that I am okay. It is not that every time we are okay, but we've got a need. Someone comes into your DM and asks you, a friend asks you, a parent asks you, how are you feeling? I'm great, I'm fine. Every time you say you're fine, you're fine.
Every time.
Like nothing changes.
Good
for
morning,
you.
how was your
Monday to
night?
Sunday, you're fine.
Okay.
Understand? So that thing that you brought in, the thing of us trying to cover up, because you cannot tell me that we are okay like 24/7. But that thing whereby maybe coming into this is the Women's March, as women, we've kind of put ourselves down, but we need to really open up, get into circles whereby we can talk to people, whereby let it be your friend, let it be your mother, your sibling, your sister, your brother. Have that person you can disclose to what you're going through, because depression is real. People are really facing a lot, and let it be at work. At least if you're not feeling well, make it known to your boss, make it known to your colleagues. that you're not feeling well at that moment, and maybe they can take you easy on that day, rather than keeping quiet and saying you're okay. Then maybe the person comes with a lot of work, you understand, and then you find yourself being more overburdened. But if you had said you're not okay from the beginning, you
would have pardoned you, gone back home, have a rest. Then after the following day, you would finally be okay and get back to work when you did okay.
Yeah, I think now that you've mentioned being a woman, you know that for us women, we have like 10 days in a month where we are actually okay. The rest of the days you're in a mood, your period is coming on, you're not feeling well, but everyone asks and you're like, yeah, I'm okay. You don't want to look weak at the workplace, but then the physical changes that we go through as women, they're not supposed to make us weak.
Yeah.
I know the world sees it as, these women, they're always in a mood, they're always sickly, they're what? But no, these things are what make us who we are. Yeah. So if it's a day where your mood is cloudy, you're not feeling well, you're what? It is okay for you to say, you know what? Today is not that day. Otherwise, one day you'll burst out and, cause
actually coming to that grace, I had a friend of mine, and recently we were talking, and this friend of mine was telling me about one of the root cause of one of her friends dying. She was telling me it's because when this colleague of hers would go to work every time, she would sit and everyone would come to her asking her, good morning, how are you, how was your weekend? Every time she would keep on saying, I am okay. And actually this lady was married. So guess what? She was going through marriage problems, marital issues. She lost her job, and each time her friend would ask her, how are you? I'm okay. And within something like 2 months and a half, this lady passed away, So after this lady dying, what the colleagues analyzed after the whole situation of the burial and everything, it was because this lady always used to say, I'm okay, yet she was going through a depression, So if she had taken enough time to open up and tell one of her colleagues, guess what? She wouldn't have died.
Yeah, she could have been helped.
Exactly.
Yeah? So I think then you have to ask yourself, what is this one incident where I could have been helped, but I said I am okay. So for various reasons, so I wouldn't be embarrassed, because I felt we were not close enough. What is this incident for you? Tell us in the comment section. And what we are going to do, I know this is touching into our own personal, but we are all going to mention an experience where we say I am okay, but really we were not.
That's true. I think on my side, being honest, it was last year when I had signed a contract, my first time to sign a contract with MRC. I start my first day at work. I think Amy, you remember, I'll remind you, because I remember you were among the first people I gave a call, telling you, you know what, Amy, this new place we have gotten a job, I'm only seeing old nurses around me, the doctors are all old, and I'm young here. How am I going to manage this environment? Amy, I'm going to quit this job. Do you remember that? But when those nurses were coming to me and the doctors, and they were asking me, oh, Joanne, how are you? Are you really okay? I'm okay. Is everything going on? Yes, everything is going on. Actually, I'm very happy. The moment you just step out of the office and I stay there alone, then depression comes. I will start feeling, I'm like, now how do I leave this job? I just told my mom the news that I got a job. How am I going to go about this? I felt like I was under a certain pressure. I felt like actually I was dying, yet I was alive. So my heart tells me, you call Amy. I called her. I'm like, Amy, I'm really sorry. I'm going to quit this job. Then Amy tells me, no, Joan, don't quit the job. Actually, you may find there are a lot of workers who are of your age, but they didn't report today. It is your first day at work. Be patient. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be patient. But first of all, they're not giving me any work. No one is showing me what to do. You understand? So also that made me feel uncomfortable. I was like, are these people seeing me maybe because I'm young? I felt like what I kept, like, I would just keep checking on my phone, praying when it's 5:30, reaching, I just go and go back home. You
I
remember
that incident
very well.
and I remember giving you my own personal story.
I remember, yes.
Then I told her, you know what, be patient, don't quit. That is the same thing that had happened.
Actually, I was crying, I think, even on that day.
Yes,
I was
told
crying,
her,
I don't know.
Please don't, because you know, the first time you've met those employers of yours, or maybe your employees, they do not know you, you do not know them. So it's hard for them to approach you and be like, okay, can we give you this work? Some do, but most of the times people want to read each other. You're reading them, they're also reading you. So you're in that place, but you who has just been employed, you feel out of place.
Exactly.
You feel like, what is this? So sharing my own story, that is why it's good to talk.
Yes, when I spoke to Imi, and Imi gave me her story, after I told Imi, you know what, Imi, let me first call NTU. Then after I remember putting my head down and telling myself, I remember, I love Psalms 23. Each time I'm going through a challenge and I go through Psalms 23 and Isaiah chapter 1 verse 5, I get so strong. I remember bending down, going through those verses in my head, and after I was like, no, Besa, you're a big girl. You're a big girl. You manage these old people. You stay among them and you feel happy. And guess what? What happened the following day? The following day I come. When I got at work, I find young nurses around. I find the young doctors welcoming me. Oh, they're like, oh, we have a new work here. Oh, hi, Joanne. Hi. Oh, I felt so excited. And they started giving me too much work now. Too much work. I was so excited. And within 3 days, every time they would ask me, are you okay? Indeed, I would say I'm okay, because now I was really feeling that I'm okay. But before, I was lying myself, telling them I'm okay, yet deep inside me, I was shedding tears. I was feeling uncomfortable to an extent of calling Imi. But when I shared with Imi, and she told me the same story, she was like, Besa, be patient. Everything is going to be well. Indeed, everything got well. So people, feel free. Open up to people. Have that one person, or they can be two, who you can open up to in life so that you heal. Sharing, talking heals a lot more than an injection or a tablet.
Yeah, sharing is caring.
Yeah, it's absolutely caring.
So my story next. Oh, it goes back to your story, because as I was encouraging you, I'd gone through that before. So I was at that level where I was past it, and I would now also advise you for doing it. So mine also can relate to my first time, like working, you know, from campus, then LDC, from LDC you've now joined work. So the first time you're at office, you do not know no one, like, you know, like you said, they're not giving you work, you're just seated, and then you're like, is this the right place? You know, am I doing something wrong? You start contemplating, like, on leaving, you know, and then you're not used, you're in such an environment whereby someone enters and you expect them maybe to greet you, and then they're waiting, because they're the boss, they're waiting now when they enter their offices, they're waiting that you enter and greet them. Yet they've bypassed you, so it was hard for me to really think through and navigate. And I was like, I don't, by the time, even if I'm the boss, I would put myself into that fit, and I'm like, at least I'll still say hi, you know, as I'm entering. So it was hard for me to really swallow my pride, enter someone's office. Yet they've just bypassed me, go and say hi. But then the time as I talk to my friend, there is this certain friend whom I won't mention. When I talk to my dad, when I talk to my mom, they really encouraged me. They were like, you know what, that is so easy. If someone doesn't do it, it doesn't mean you don't have to do it. It is as easy as you going and saying hi, you know, and then saying good morning. Another thing, ask for the work, because someone might think that you're the employee, remember, you've come to work. They're expecting you to come and ask and be like, you know what, I wanted work to do. Which work is there for me? But you, it is not even out of pride that I was doing that, but I was just waiting on the person, thinking, yes, I'm an employee. My boss is going to come and give me the work.
Well,
it's not
understandably, no one tells you how to expect what to expect.
You know, that's the thing.
Yeah, I think
So
also
just
me,
enter.
I had so much trouble, like at a new workplace, where I just, you know, I entered at a very, very busy time. And so like they would say, this is going to be done, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. And the busy time ended and no one was telling me anything. So there I am, just seated like, what do I do? You know, like now me, it's different. I've been used to being told, we are doing this, we are doing this. But now, no one is telling me we are doing anything. It took me like 2 months to figure out like what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to also first stand up and go and be like, by the way, what's up? And the boss was like, you kept quiet. We assumed you knew what you're doing.
You see? That is what I said. I'm also waiting on you.
Meanwhile, I'm also like, I'm there thinking for them, like,
me
these
for
people
a
just
reason.
don't make it work. Yeah. So, like, let's stop normalizing I'm okay.
Yeah.
I think we are in a very toxic world right now that we can accept. Like, you never know how a person will use the information you share with them. Yeah, which makes it so scary. Even the closest people to you are like, they can go and share your information with someone and just put your life in a place you wouldn't want it to be. But the thing about life is we have to take chances. Otherwise, if we don't take chances, we don't live. And if we don't live, why are we existing in the first place? Yeah. So someone sharing your information or someone potentially being bad cannot be as bad as you just keeping quiet when something wrong is going on. Yeah. It cannot be as bad as being depressed silently. Let this person help you in the depression. If they want to go and use the information, good luck to them.
As long as you
for you, okay, you're healed.
Yeah.
If you have to go through another depression to get okay, at least you finished one.
Go to the next.
Yeah.
But the crucial thing, like, to take from this is stop saying that you're okay yet you're not okay.
Yeah.
Speak to the right people. Speak to your God if you have to.
Yeah.
You know, speak to someone if you have to, so that it can get off your chest rather than compiling things. The mental health, that is how the same way we go, shower, makeup, do everything.
Yeah.
That is the same way we should really take care of our minds. You know, mental health is real. So let us say we are not okay in our work environments, in our spaces, in our relationships with our people, with our friends and family. Communicating, and the way our stories have really rhymed in a way. So at the end of it all, we had to go to communication. You know, you talk to someone, I talk to someone, you know, and then things changed. But it was through sharing and getting to know that it is okay. Some people react this way or they do this way. That we got to know. Otherwise, we did not know.
That is to say that when you do not understand something, you also ask. Sometimes it's not that people are denying you information or people are ignoring you. Sometimes it's as easy as they don't know that you need what you need.
And stop. There is this issue of always feeling that you'll be judged wrongly. You know, you'll be taken to be, you're full of problems, you know, you're full of this, you know. Sometimes don't overthink of something that someone has not communicated to you directly. Are we together? Try to open up, try to be confident. And because as we say that seeking balance and flourishing, there is no way you can flourish, ladies, when you're full of depression. There is no way, you know, because flourishing comes from the inner you, through the inner to the outside. So open up, get someone, open up, feel confident, open up, try opening up to someone. Through that you flourish.
That is all right. So
I think
parting words.
we've talked about I am okay and how it affects us. You may be there and it is just you like, for you, they know you're always okay, Shiba Karunji recently talked about it. You know, people assume that you're fine by virtue of the fact that you're always saying, I am fine. People don't know when you're not fine. You have to let them know. So stop saying I am okay when you're not. Stop assuming the worst of people. There are good people. And how will you find the good people if you continue to assume that every person is a bad person? So let us take care of our mental health. Let's take care of our relationships. Let's be more cautious about how we communicate, because sometimes by what's lacking, as Amy says, is communication. Sometimes it's all that you need in order to get back to the street. So that was us today. Thank you for joining us. Actually, it's really amazing when we put out our YouTubes and people are watching and you're following and you're subscribing and you're commenting. Some of you have given us some really useful feedback, and we shall use it in our next videos, and even currently we are using it. as you can see, it's a bit different today.
Yeah, thank you so much, you people. Thank you for your time, for the time you take. Thank you for everything. Thank you for loving our YouTube channel. We love you too. Tunawapenda sana. Tunawakunda chane. Nitubakunda muno.
Thank you so much, our subscribers, our friends. You know, you are family because you've made us who we are. You know, we now have, is it 120 subscribers? We do not take it for granted. So thank you to the people who keep on commenting. I have those specific people. I don't know if you have those people that you can mention. At least we need to give them a shout out. There is Kera, there is Kaitesi, there is Chilka, there is Esther, there is Evelyn, even then there is Angel.
Oh wow!
You know, there are those specific people who are always giving us those shout outs, not only making us the feedback. You
Thank
know,
you so
it gives
much.
us the courage. So even those
it helps us to it lets us know that people are listening and that you like what you see.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. I hope you had fun. Please share with us in our inboxes and tell us what did you like about this topic. Are you ready to
what's as you are no man? Yeah, Kera, as you already said.
My real brother, thank you. You've given us that energy.
Wow,
Thank you so much. Chosharive, Chokushava.
Shine. Wow. One of your mentors.
Wow.
We're doing this thing together. So thank you so much.
Catherine Kaitesi.
That's why it's
Kaitesi, thank you so much.
Everywhere.
Thank you so much. Yeah, there is Namu Munumba Julius.
Oh, that's my brother. Yes. Wow. All along in the US, but he still follows us. Thank you so much, Julius.
Thank you, Julius. And thank you to the rest of you. Just comment if you understood.
We shall be shouting out to all the people that comment, so please do.
Yeah, and before we go, we have to comment the beautiful place we are at.
Yeah.
You know, we are here at the Greek Hotel.
Yeah.
It's right here in Italy, so please. It's a new place, it is beautiful, so you can come hang out with your friends, family. It is a very nice place.
Actually, they have all the accommodation.
Yeah,
Yes.
it has accommodation, it has restaurants, nights. It is a very nice place. Just
Quite honestly, everything you're looking for, the aesthetic, if you're looking for a live band on Sundays,
Everything.
just whatever you're looking for, they have it. And we're glad to be here. Thank you for joining us again.
And kindly, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget liking, because actually it is free. It is free.
It doesn't take anything from you. And also, if you watch and don't have time to get to the end, you can always come back and finish the episode. You don't have to rush through it.
No, please sit down, calm down, and watch. Sip your tea, sip your
Coffee,
juice,
anything.
coffee.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Bye.